this is not the podcast for you if you don't want to hear about God. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. Like, if you don't want to hear about God, Jesus, the Bible, none of that, like, this is just not the podcast for you. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About It podcast. If it is your first time here, hello, I'm your host, Deonica McKill. You guys, if you are new here, I would truly appreciate it if you make it to the end of this video. And if you enjoy what you heard, please subscribe. I'm trying to grow my YouTube account. I just want to be strictly YouTube and that's it. I'm so sick of Instagram and TikTok and all that. I just want to do YouTube only. This episode is long overdue. Last time I posted was, I don't even know. But I have been extremely busy. And also another thing, I didn't really know what I wanted to talk about. So I didn't want to get on here and just like word vomit. But anyways, there is something I want to talk about today. So let's talk about it. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about, it's not the time. It is not that time. One thing I've been thinking about this past week, I guess, it's so many things that I want to do. It's so many things that I want to do with my life. It's so many things I want to do in my life. So many places I want to see. A lot of things I wanted to experience, but it's just not my time. It's just not happening. And that's fine. And I have to grow and accept that. So if you guys are feeling the same way like how I'm feeling, like you want to do all these things and you really just kind of can't do them just because maybe your job is preventing you or your funds, like your financial situation is just not allowing that to happen. Maybe you have a kid, like I have my daughter and she's 6 years old. She's still pretty young. I'm still pretty young. I always have to remind myself that I'm only 28. I just turned 28 in April, on the last day of April. But I'm just like, I'm so young and I have so much more life to experience. I have so many more years. And good Lord's willing, of course. But it kind of hurts sometimes, you know? And you're just like, man, I want to do this, I could do that. And you're just not doing it, you know? Like, it's just not your time. And everything will happen whenever it's supposed to happen. I feel like the reason that the things that I want to do and the things I want to experience, I'm not doing them, it's because I have not learned a lesson I'm supposed to learn. I feel like God is wanting me to learn a lesson and teach me discipline and patience. I feel like patience is a big part of my journey. Like, I'm a very impatient person. I've been working on patience for who knows how long. I have no idea. But I just have to be patient and trust that those things will happen. I also feel like whenever I'm being true to myself and I'm being loyal to God, that's when I receive all the blessings. Like, I think whenever I take care of myself and I'm being loyal to God, that's when all the good things start happening. And I've just recently, in the past couple months, I've just been learning a lot about life and how life works. And life is in cycles. And there's so many different things that you have to learn. I feel like once I learn that lesson, then boom, things will start happening. Don't get me wrong. A lot of great things have been happening for me. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like my life has not changed in the past couple months. Like, everything is going for the better. And I feel happy about it. I've been blessed enough to receive a new job that I actually enjoy and I actually like. My job, what I do, I guess I'll tell y'all what I do because I kind of didn't want to say, like, spill the beans too much. I don't really like to talk about things and then, you know, something bad happens. Knock on wood. But I don't think anything bad is gonna happen. Anyways, so my job, I went from being unemployed for about maybe a month or so, maybe a month and a half or something. And I was just doing Uber Eats for like the longest, just day by day, just getting by. I was blessed with the opportunity to start working at the jewelry store. I work at the jewelry store. And it's just so crazy because, like, I'm literally training to be running the store. Like, I'm going to have a major role in this store. I'm going to be doing the photography. I've been doing the photography for the products that we sell. I'm going to be changing our website. I'm going to be I don't know if I'm gonna be placing orders, but I'm pretty sure at some point I'm gonna have to start placing orders for new jewelry and stuff like that. What else? I'm also going to be running all the social media accounts and posting there, making content creation and stuff like that. And I even get to work from home some days. So it's like a true blessing just because this is literally what I prayed for. I wanted to be able to have a job to where I get off early enough to still be a mother and also still have some off time and be free and be able to be my own person and be creative. And that's what I've been busy with the past couple weeks. And I'm getting in the groove of everything. It's just been a little stressful because it's all new to me, you know? But I've been blessed with like a job that I wanted in a nutshell. And it just came out the blue. Like how I got the job, y'all gotta go watch the previous episodes, but it was just so random. And I still, like to this day, it still feels like it's too good to be true. I know that as long as I stay loyal to God, I still work hard, be a great mother, be good to myself, take care of myself, and also just try and live within my purpose. It was 5 minutes and 55 seconds when I was recording. I kid you not. It's stuff like that too. I believe that good things will happen to me in the grace of God. So if anybody out there is feeling like discouraged, y'all feel upset because like you're not doing what you want to do, it's not up to you. It's not what you want to do. It's what God has planned for you. And you have to go through all these steps and all these tests and go day by day and wait and be patient and wait to receive your blessing. And that's just how I feel. I literally cannot wait until the day I'm able to just like book a trip and disappear and go away. I want to take Ivy out of town so bad. I want to take her to Puerto Rico really bad. Like I really want to go to Puerto Rico. Like my heart is set on Puerto Rico. My daughter is half Puerto Rican, and I think it would be excellent to take her there so that she can see what it's like out there, you know? And it's not even a big trip, but it's just a simple fact, as y'all can see, like I can't even do that. I can't even. But I can at some point in God's timing. Maybe it's not the time for me to travel. That's why I'm not able to travel right now. It's time for me to work, grind, and be patient and just work on myself and try to be the best version that I can be for myself and my daughter. And on top of that, it's just me discovering God. And I feel like that plays a very, very big part in my life right now. I feel like what I'm supposed to be doing is just focusing on God and putting Him first. And I know for a fact, like nobody can change my mind. Nobody can change my mind. I know that He will bless me and give me an opportunity to do these things I want to do. It's just in His time, and it's not up to me. And that's one problem that I always had is I want to do things my way. Like I always want to do things my way, and it's really not up to me. God has our lives planned out for us. He has everything set in stone for us, and all things happen for a reason. Like everything happens for a reason. So I know that this time of me struggling is about to be over. I already see it happening. I'm finally starting to catch up on everything, and it is just refreshing to just be able to get rest at night. I kid you not, like it's so many nights where I would just wake up like every single hour and just be up and just be like, why? Now, like ever since I've given my life to God and been fully committed to Him, I can sleep at night, I can breathe, my anxiety has diminished by a lot. Don't get me wrong, like I do still stress, but it's nowhere near close to where it used to be. It's a lot better. Like my stress levels have been down, and I just really find it hard to believe. The only reason I believe it is because I lived it. But I'm just telling y'all, just be patient, trust in God, trust the process, be true to yourself, be loyal to yourself, make sure you're taking care of yourself and you're being loyal to God. Okay, that's my message I want to share with you guys. Because like I remember I used to be so depressed and so hurt, and even like with my boyfriend right now, like I've been in different relationships. In my last relationship, it was just it was hectic. It was just not what's up. I seen this post on Instagram, and it said if it costs you your mental health, it is too expensive. And that's so true. So every time y'all are doing something with y'all's life and it's causing you havoc, like you're not supposed to be living feeling like poo-poo. Like you're just not. You're just not supposed to be having a life that is going to cause you pain and agony. Like Jesus didn't die for that. He died for us to live an eternal, happy life on this earth. And then you get to true paradise when you go up to heaven. And if you're new here, I talk about God. So like if you don't want to hear about God, then this is not the podcast for you. I will always mention God. And I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, I feel like I talk about God too much. But I'm like I couldn't even believe I said that in my head. I can't even believe I just said that out loud. You can never talk about God too much. God is my life. Okay? So if this is not the podcast for you if you don't want to hear about God. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. Like if you don't want to hear about God, Jesus, the Bible, none of that, like this is just not the podcast for you. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry at all. But it's the truth. And I just always want to say that. And I don't know how to not say that in a, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just can't not talk about it. It seems like I always want to talk about him in almost every single episode that I do. Just like I gotta bring him up because he's so good to us. And I feel like once you give your life over to him, it's just a big difference. Like, look, I don't even look happy. Like, this should be my thumbnail. But no, seriously, on a very serious note, you guys, don't feel sad if you are not living the way you want to live. It will all happen in God's time, I promise. That's why I'm not worried about nothing right now. Because I know that God will always take care of you. And as long as you believe and you trust him, you will get to where you want to be. And that's on period. Alright? Y'all, I want to start vlogging a little bit more. I actually ran out of a lot of storage on my phone as well. So that was another reason I was not posting. I did not have no storage on my phone. But tomorrow is going to be a great day. I'm going to work. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all some behind the scenes. I'm going to go vlog tomorrow. Today is Wednesday, and I'm definitely posting this video tonight. And the crazy part about it, like I'm talking about timing, right? And I'm like, you know what? I finally got something I want to talk about. And I sit down and record, and guess what time it is? 11 o'clock at night. And so it's all in his time. Like you have to trust him and believe in him. And you can't sit here and say you trust and believe in him and worry. Like you just can't. That's another thing I think. So if you want something, you do not underestimate the power of God. You pray to him, and he will bless you and answer your prayers in his time. Whenever he feels like you're ready to receive it, you will. I promise you. Make sure you pray on your knees, alright? But y'all, I'm gonna do some vlogging tomorrow. I'm gonna show y'all the stuff I'm going to be doing at work tomorrow. I'm going to go pick out 25 products to upload to our website, and I'm gonna do the photography for it tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Friday. Well, I guess it is tomorrow. Oh no, it's only 11:30 now, 11:28. But I'm gonna show y'all the process of everything, how it goes, because it's pretty fun. And expect a lot more vlogs for real, because I really love doing this. I really love being on here, and I like to post and edit and stuff like that. And I'm gonna have the time to do it now. I'm gonna make time. I promise I am. And what else? I feel like I wanted to tell you something. I don't remember what it was. I forgot. But I really appreciate y'all for supporting me. I love y'all so much. And just remember to trust in God. Like I know I said that a billion times already, but for real, you literally just have to trust him. Okay? I remember what I wanted to say. Side note, I know I said the episode was over, but it's not. Side note, because I gotta give my man his props right now. Like I really just got to. Devontae, y'all, I literally cannot imagine my life without him. Devontae has been my rock for like the past 2-3 years. Like however long we've been knowing each other. We met in 2021, met summer 2021. And Devontae has been teaching me so much about myself, because he'll call me out on my flaws. And it's not even in a way where it's like, disrespectful or anything. He's like, look, you're doing it again. You're doing it again. And he's helped me grow as a person so much. Like, I could cry right now. Like, I really could cry. I'm probably gonna cry. But he's just been such a great boyfriend to me. And he shows me that no matter how many times I may mess up, or if I go back to some of my old ways of being stressed and depressed and negative and things like that, he always put me back on my feet. Like, he'd be like, look, babe, don't be like that. Don't do that to yourself. And why are you even stressing? And he's been so good to me. Out of our whole relationship, however long we've been together, we've been boyfriend and girlfriend since December, but like, we were dating for a little while before, and we were friends for a long time before. So, I don't know. Devontae has just been, very solid, a very genuine person. He's been so loving, so respectful. He's been respectful to me, my daughter, and my family. And that's some of the most important things. He also makes me feel valued. He always tells me he loves me. And he treats me like a princess. Like, I love princess treatment. Y'all have y'all boyfriends be feeding y'all? Like, your boyfriend feed you? Now, I'm not saying like he go take you out on a date. I'm talking about like, you chill out, you don't even gotta move. I was not feeling well the other day, and I just like had the worst headache in the world. And I was like, I think I just need to eat and lay down. And he fed me my food and just let me lay on him, rub my head. He always just give me massages. He always make sure my mental is okay. And he always checking in on me, to the point where I be feeling like I'm not even a good girlfriend because I feel like he treat me so well. You know? He always want to make sure that I'm okay. He always want to take care of me in any way that he can. And that's how your man's supposed to treat you. Your man should not make you feel like you're not wanted. It's like how you have a man and you feel like he don't want you, you know? And so that's what I wanted to say. I just wanted to shout my man out right quick. I love him so much, and he's just so great to me, and I really couldn't, I like really can't imagine my life without him. I really can't. Like, I could sit here and tell the whole world right now that I cannot imagine my life without him. And it's crazy because like I feel like it was meant for us to meet each other. Y'all know me and him was in the same room and did not even know. When I talk about years ago, I had a cousin that passed away, and me and my cousin sang at that funeral. Rest in peace to my cousin Nairobi. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to my auntie Shanti too. I got my angels in heaven watching over me. But we sang at the funeral, and he was there, y'all. And we didn't figure this out until like a couple months ago. Like, we was in the same room years and years. Like, y'all, I don't even know what year that was. It was probably like 2009 or maybe even before that, actually. I don't even know. Maybe even before 2007 or something. I have no idea. It was so long ago. Keep in mind, I lived all the way in Texas, and he lived in Louisiana. We was in the same room, and we did not know. He watched me sing on that stage, like, as a kid. Then, how we met is crazy. Didn't know. Then, one day, this is like our first initial meet. I'm going to the store he was working at the time period, and I'm like tore up, like sobbing, intoxicated, because I was depressed. Keep that in mind, I was depressed. So I rode my bike to the little shop. I'm all hot and sweaty, tired. He's like, ma'am, you all right? And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not okay. I'm really not okay. So we ended up talking, and I told him what was going on with me. I just started spilling the beans. I'm venting to a stranger. But ever since that day, we became friends, and we we was like hanging out almost every day, just because I liked him so much. I was like, I felt drawn to him. I was like, this dude is so cool. Like, we was friends at first, and then I started liking him, of course. Duh. Like, look at us now. I started liking him. And it was so funny because, like, he wasn't even trying to talk to me like that at all. Like, whenever we first, like, he was not fooling with me like that at all. Like, not like that. So, just looking at our relationship today and how far we come, y'all, this is a whole bunch of craziness, but I want to shout out my boo. I love you so much. You're the best. And that's what I wanted to say. That's what I forgot that I wanted to say, because I didn't want y'all to think like our relationship was bad. I just wanted to say that I feel like God was preparing me for my next relationship. And now I'm in this relationship. It's so different. And I can have the same qualities, and he accepts me for who I am, and he's actually helping me grow as a person and become a better version of myself. So that's what I wanted to say, and I didn't want to be drunk. Okay, that is all I have for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow or Friday. I might just record and post it on Saturday. I might record for Thursday and Friday just so I can see the full process. So I'll do 2 days worth of vlogging so I can see the process of everything. And that's all I got. Until next time, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at LTAI_podcast_. I really don't plan on posting there much, but I mean, every time I post a new episode, y'all will see it on there. So y'all might as well just go follow it. And make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing y'all on the weekend. Y'all be blessed, and don't forget to smile. Bye.